Okay, this is 7.2, question 8 in this tutorial. And this is the question about the card game. The important things from the word problem are the amounts you get if you win and the amount you get if you lose, and what the actual bet is. It says the bet is that you will draw 2 cards without replacement from a standard deck. If both cards are spades, your friend will pay you $225. Otherwise, you have to pay your friend $12, and they want to know what's the expected value of the bet and round it to 2 decimal places. As in previous problems, we are organizing our data. We're calling this first line the payoff amount. So if we win, we're going to get $225. If we lose, we're going to lose 12. Be sure you're calculating that as a negative number. Okay? And then in the second row, we're going to calculate the probability of winning and the probability of losing. Okay? So we're going to do the probability of winning first. And what that means is, what's the chance that you can pull 2 cards in a row and that they'll both be spades? So how we think about that is a fraction, parts over whole. How many spades are in a deck of cards? How many cards are in the whole deck? These are just standard numbers, okay? So that's a fraction. 1352. 13 over 52. Okay, so on the first draw, when you draw the first card, the chance that it's going to be a spade is 13/52ths, or 50 seconds, maybe we should say. Let's just say you drew a spade, got lucky and drew a spade on that draw. Then on your second draw, there's only 12 spades left in the deck, and there's only 51 cards left in the deck. So the chance that you're going to draw a spade on the second draw is 12/51, 12 over 51. Okay? So to calculate our winning probability, we're going to multiply these 2 numbers together, multiply across the top and the bottom, and then reduce it. They're both divisible by 156, so we get 1/17 when we reduce that fraction. The probability of winning is 1 out of 17. So the probability of winning is 1 out of 17. So when you're calculating your lose probability, it's always 1 minus the win. 1 minus 1/17 is 16/17. And if that's not clear, we can write 1 as 17 over 17. That's another way to write the number 1. So, of course, when we're adding and subtracting fractions, we're only doing that in the numerator. So that's where the 16 comes from, the 16/17. Okay, so the probability of losing is 16/17. Once you have these values, you're ready to put them in this equation for the expected value. Win pay times win probability plus lose pay times lose probability.